Islam, it is August the 13th, 2020. This is mine is Arrington-Bey, Hebrew Muslim Martial Descent. And right now I'm going to be reading chapter 47, Muhammad. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent and Merciful, those who disbelieve and turn men from Allah's way, He will destroy their works. And those who believe and do good, and believe in that which has been revealed to Muhammad, and it is the truth from their Lord, He will remove their evil from them and reprove their condition. That is because those who disbelieve follow falsehood, and those who believe follow the truth from their Lord. Thus does Allah set forth their descriptions for men. So when you meet in battle, those who disbelieve smite the necks. Then when you have overcome them, make them prisoners, and afterwards set them free as a favor or for ransom, till the war lay down its burdens. That shall be so. And if Allah please, he would certainly exact retribution from them, but that He may try some of you by means of others. And those who are slain in the way of Allah, He will never allow their deeds to perish. He will guide them and prove their condition, and make them enter the garden which has made known to them. O you who believe, if you help Allah, He will help you and make firm your feet. And those who disbelieve, for them is destruction, and He will destroy their works. That is because they hate that which Allah reveals, so He has rendered their deeds fruitless. Have they not traveled in the land and seen that what was the end of those before them? Allah destroyed them, and for the disbelievers and the like thereof. That is because Allah is the patron of those who believe, and because the disbelievers have no patron. Surely Allah will make those who believe do good, and enter gardens wherein flow rivers, and those who disbelieve enjoy themselves and eat as the cattle eat, and the fire is their abode. And how many a town, more powerful than thy town, which has driven thee out, we destroyed them, so there was no helper for them. Is then he who has a clean argument from this Lord, like him to whom his evil conduct is made fair seeming, and they follow their low desires. A parable of the garden, which is dutiful, are promised. Therein are rivers of water not altering for the worse, and rivers of milk, whereof the taste changes not, and rivers of wine, delicious to the drinkers, and rivers of honey, clarified. And for them therein are all fruits and protection from their Lord. Are these like those who abide in the fire, and who are made to drink boiling water, so it rends their bowels asunder? And there are those of them who seek to listen to thee, till when they go forth from thee, they say to those who have been given knowledge, what was it that he said just now? These are they whose hearts Allah has sealed, and they follow their low desires. And those who follow guidance, He increases them in guidance, and grants them their observance of duty. Wait, they for aught, but the hour that it should come upon them of a sudden. Let me read that again. Wait they for aught, but the hour that it should come upon them of a sudden. Now tokens thereof have already come, but how would they have their reminder when it comes on them? So know that there is no God but Allah, and ask protection for thy sin, and for the believing men and the believing women. And Allah knows you're moving about, and you're staying in a place. And those who believe say, why is not a chapter revealed? But when a decisive chapter is revealed, and fighting is mentioned therein, thousands those in whose hearts is a disease looks at thee with the look of one fainting at death, so woe to them. Obedience and a gentle word was proper. Then when the affair is settled, It is better for them if they remain true to Allah. But if you turn away, you are sure to make mischief in the land and cut off the ties of kinship. Those it is whom Allah has cursed, so He has made them deaf and blinded their eyes. Do they not reflect on the Quran, or are there locks on their hearts? Surely those who turn back after guidance is manifest to them, the devil embellishes it for them and lengthens false hopes for them. That's because they say to those who hate what Allah has revealed, "We will obey you in some matters," and Allah knows their secrets. But how will it be when the angels cause them to die, smiting their faces and their backs? That is because they follow that which displeases Allah and are averse to His pleasures. So He makes their deeds fruitless. Or do those in whose hearts is a disease think that Allah will not bring forth their spite? And if we please, we could show them to thee, so that thou shouldest know them by their marks. And certainly thou canst recognize them by the tone of their speech, and Allah knows your deeds. And certainly we shall try you, till we know those among you who strive hard, and the steadfast, and manifest your news. Surely those who disbelieve and hinder men from Allah's way, and oppose the messenger after guidance is quite clear to them, cannot harm Allah in any way, and He will make their deeds fruitless. O you who believe, obey Allah and obey the messenger, and make not your deeds vain. Surely those who disbelieve and hinder men from Allah's way, then die disbelievers, Allah will not forgive them. And be not slack so as to cry for peace. And you are the uppermost, and Allah is with you, and He will not bring your deeds to naught. The life of this world is but idle sport and play, and if you believe and keep your duty, He will give you your reward, and He does not ask of you your wealth. If He should ask you for it and press you, you will be niggardly, and He will bring forth your malice. Behold, you are those who call to spend in Allah's way, but among you are those who are niggardly, and whoever is niggardly against his own soul. And Allah is self-sufficient, and you are needy, and if you turn back, He will bring in your place another people, then they will not be like you. It's long. Now it's chapter 47 of the Holy Quran of Mecca. Now, turn that down. Now, I'm going to read chapter 47 of the Holy Quran, Circle 7. Egypt, the capital empire of the Dominion of Africa. The inhabitants of Africa are the descendants of the ancient Canaanites from the land of Canaan. Old man Cush and his family are the first inhabitants of Africa who came from the land of Canaan. His father Ham and his family were second. Then came the word Ethiopia, which means the demarcation line of the dominion of Amexem, the first true divine name of Africa, the dividing of the land between the father and the son. The dominion of Cush, northeast and southeast Africa, and northwest and southwest, was his father's dominion of Africa. In later years, many of their brethren from Asia and the Holy Land joined them. The Moabites from the land of Moab, who received permission from the pharaohs of Egypt to settle and inhabit northwest Africa. They were the founders and are the true possessors of the present Moroccan Empire, with their Canaanite, Hittite, and Amorite brethren, who sojourned from the land of Canaan seeking new homes. The dominion and habitation extended from northeast and southwest Africa, across the great Atlantis, even unto the present North, South, and Central America, and also Mexico, and the Atlantis Islands, before the great earthquake which caused the great Atlantic Ocean. The river Nile was dredged and made by the ancient pharaohs of Egypt, in order to trade with the surrounding kingdoms. Also the Niger River was dredged by the great pharaoh of Egypt in those ancient days for trade, and extends eastward from the river Nile, westward across the great Atlantic. It was used for trade and transportation. According to all true divine records of the human race, there is no Negro, black, or colored race attached to the human family, because all the inhabitants of Africa were and are of the human race, descendants of the ancient Canaanite nation from the Holy Land native. holy land of Canaan. Where your ancient forefathers were, you are today without doubt or contradiction. There is no one who is able to change man from the descendant nature of his forefathers unless his power extends beyond the great universal creator Allah himself. These holy and divine laws are from the Prophet Noble Drew Ali, the founder and uniting of the Moorish Science Temple of America. These laws were to be strictly preserved by the members of all the temples of the Moorish Science Temple of America, that they will learn to open their meeting and guide it according to the principles of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Every subordinate temple of the Grand Major Temple is to form under the covenant of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, and create their own laws and customs, in conjunction with the laws of the Holy Prophet and the Grand Temple. I, the Prophet, Noble Drew Ali, was sent by the great God Allah to warn all Asiatics of America to repent from their sinful ways, before that great and awful day which is sure to come. The time has come when every nation must worship under its own vine and fig tree, and every tongue must confess his own. Through sin and disobedience, every nation has suffered slavery due to the fact that they honored not the creed and principles of their forefathers. That is why the nationality of the Moors was taken away from them in 1774, and the word Negro, black and colored, was given to the Asiatics of America, who were the Moorish descent, because they honored not the principles of their mother and father, and strayed after the gods of Europe, of whom they knew nothing. This all that was chapter 47 of both the Holy Quran of Mecca and the Holy Quran Circle 7. In my second video, I'm going to be reading from the Organic Constitution of the U.S.A. Constitution.